Hey guys, how's it going? This is HelpfulLockPicker here, and the video I have for you today is going to be a mail time video, and today is going to be such a great day. I've been waiting for over 2 years for this package to come in, and I'm just so excited to have it finally in my hands. You do not even know. What's inside of this package is going to be the silver bullet made by HelpfulLockPicker. This is a handmade specialty tool that only a handful of people have in the world. This is probably one of the best detainer picks that has ever been made, and this is a really great tool, and I just cannot wait to open it up. What you've seen before is the original silver bullet that is licensed out to lockfall.com, but the tool that I have in front of us here is much more sophisticated, and without further ado, let's get this package open because I just cannot wait any longer. Alright, so let's get this box opened up right now. I just cannot wait. I have been so patient to be able to have this in my hands, and I just cannot wait to see what's inside. I just want to say thank you again to HelpfulLockPicker for being so kind to make it for me. This is not a cheap tool by any means. It is certainly going to be worth the purchase, and I just cannot wait to get this open. Alright, so let's take a look right here. It is really carefully wrapped up, which I highly appreciate, and looks like it has its own little traveling case, which is really nice. And let's take a quick look on the inside here. So my initial opening is going to be awesome seeing the inside here. I'm really happy to share this with everyone in real time. Alright, so opening this up right here, looks like a couple things have kind of popped around. So I see his business card, Citadel lock tools, and that's pretty cool right there. And then we're going to have all of the items on the inside. So let's just try to figure this out. He did give me a little cheat sheet on some of the tools, so let me just take everything out one by one and we can figure it out. Alright, so on here you can see we have the cutouts, which is going to line up with the disc cut, I believe, and then how far down you are inside the lock. And on the classic silver bullet one, it is broken up between Abloy and by Vises, and I will have to figure out definitively how his are broken up once I have a little bit more time to play with this tool. But right now what I have on the front here, I presume is going to be the Abloy tips. I don't know for sure, but this looks like the tip that Tumblr used when he picked his Abloy, and HelpfulLockPicker said you have to be very careful with these. They are a little bit fragile, but they work extremely well. But going through the list of stuff he said, I'm just going to read on a sheet of paper that he wrote an email. So I have a standard picking tip, which is mostly used with the rear tensioner, which, let's see if we can pick that out. That looks like the standard picking tip with the rear tensioner right here, and that looks exactly like the one you can see on my silver bullet that I have from lockfall.com. So those two are ones that work together. And then we are going to have a universal tensioning tip for the rear, which is the one that I believe was on the one we just saw. Then he said a long nose tensioning tip, which may be this one right here. See, yep, that one is a bit longer, and he said that this one is really good for locks that are recessed at the rear, so you can be able to tension those much better. Then he said it came with a very long tensioning tip. He said pretty much this is a spare, you can do what you need with it, and it is there for whatever specialty occasion that you need. So that must be it right there. Then on his list, he said I have a front tensioning tip, which is very long nosed, which will come with a front tensioning pick tip. So this must be that right here, which that is what it would look like. So I will need to figure out exactly how all of these go together, but as you've seen in other videos of other tools, the front tensioner would go right on the front here, and then you would have the tip come through, and then it would be able to pick the other way. I'll need to play with this to see how that gets on, but that's going to be pretty useful because some of these locks I personally feel like might just be easier to front tension. I have this clear acrylic padlock that I really want to get open, and I feel like that's just been a little bit hard trying to figure out with the rear tensioning. And then he says the Abloy tensioning tip, the Abloy pick tip, and then there's a little brass adapter somewhere. So this, I really do believe, must be the Abloy tip. He said it's fragile, you got to be careful with it, but just take a nice look at that. Let's see. That's some really fine craftsmanship. And then really nice close-up look at this tool here. You can see all of his markings, so you can see how far you are inside of the lock. And then you can see what cut you're going to be on when you go to decode the lock. As you can see right now, when you orient it, let's see where it looks like it's oriented at the line there. When this is oriented at this line here, you can see that they are both lined up in the same spot. So this is going to be a really fun tool to get to know and get to play with, and I cannot wait to see how I can progress with this. I just want to say that this is a really cool tool to have, and here's a really close side-by-side comparison of the two, and I cannot wait to get to know these tools a little bit better and start to really work on just detainer locks. These are some really world-class tools, and I just want to say thank you again to HelpfulLockPicker for being able to make this for me. It is definitely going to be worth the wait. I just want to say thank you so much. But either way, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please drop them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. As always, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I hope you all have a great day. And thank you so much, HelpfulLockPicker at Citadel Lock Tools, for making this for me. This is going to be such a fun thing to use. And thank you to everyone for checking out my very first look at this tool that I've been waiting for 2 years. You cannot even understand how excited I am to have this, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much, and I cannot wait to play with it.